friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're sitting down and we are doing an empties video. It's been about 2 months. I didn't realize it had been that long until I looked at my basket back there and it was full. And I was like, oh, it is time for me to do another empties video. I'm not gonna lie, it's mainly skincare. So if you're not interested in that, totally understand. But I give you kind of mini reviews on products that I have completely used up and let you know if I recommend them to you guys, if I'm gonna be repurchasing them, all of the tea on these products. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And other than that, if you're excited and you want to hear about some recent empties, let's go ahead and get started. Long time no see. I know I haven't uploaded in like a week. I'm so sorry. I'm a little busy in general, but growing a human being, just all of the above. So I'm sorry about that. But like I said, we're here to talk about some empties. I'm gonna always start off with my makeup empties. I'm a makeup channel. I feel like makeup empties are like the most fun things to talk about anyways. I finished up 2 powders and they're 2 of my favorite powders and I have definitely 100% repurchased both of them and will continue to do so. The first one being the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Vanilla. This is the most smoothing powder on my skin ever. I love it so much. It's way too pricey in my opinion, like $38. I tend to try to get it on sale, which is what I did this last time when I repurchased it. ABH was having a sale. I don't remember how much, but I ended up buying 2 of them. So I'm currently using one and then I have a backup because it's just so incredibly smoothing on my skin. I love this powder. And the other one is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is an OG that's been around here on YouTube for like, I feel like almost a decade at this point, a very, very long time. It's a really good powder. I really like it. I did also repurchase this one. I was a dum-dum though, and I repurchased it from Ulta like a month ago and didn't wait to repurchase it from Sephora to get the 20% off. Literally the second I pressed like purchase on my Ulta app and it went through, I was like, no, why did you do that? You just paid a full price for this when you could have got it 20% off. So don't be like me and not get it on sale because this is a really pricey powder. But we're coming into the holidays, so it'll probably be on sale, but it's also pretty smoothing, isn't too drying, sets my face down lovely. I like it. It's a really great powder. I've been using it for years. I finally finished up my NYX glitter primer. You guys, this is a 6-month shelf life and I used it for over 2 years. So some of you might be saying that's a little gross, but it literally never like went bad or smelled weird or performed different or anything like that. I cannot live without this stuff. And I know that sounds dramatic, but I'm being for real. I use it every single solitary time I do my makeup to help my shimmers just adhere to my lid and last a little bit longer throughout the day, not crease, not fall off. I love this. I will always repurchase it. Hopefully NYX will never stop making it. Alrighty, then I completely used up my Shop Miss A, their AOA Argan Oil Sponge Soap. This is in the strawberry scent. I didn't really notice a scent to it, if I'm being honest. I like that it comes in this little tin so you can keep it in there and use it to clean your sponge. This was terrible, you guys. Like, it's only $1 or $1.50 or something like that. It's not even worth that. Like truly, I couldn't even end up using it all because the sponge that I use it with is their Paw Paw sponge. And this is another like technically empty. I'm not using it anymore because it started to rip. But this sponge soap only works with their Paw Paw sponges, in my opinion. I tried it with 2 other types of sponges. And when I tell you it did absolutely nothing, it did not remove any foundation from the other types of sponges. It only worked for their Paw Paw sponge, which part of me is like, okay, that makes sense. But the other part of me is like, why would you have a soap that only works with your sponge? Like, what if people buy it and don't buy your sponges? Which the Paw Paw sponges are amazing. Like, I recommend them. Again, part of me thinks it's fine, but like, I don't know. I just thought that was so weird that it did not work at all for the other sponges. And honestly, it didn't even work that beautifully with the Paw Paw sponges. So for the $1.50, I know that's a really great price point for a sponge soap. I don't even think it's worth you checking it out for that much because it just doesn't work. Then I finished up 2 fragrances. The first one being the YSL Black Opium Illicit Green perfume. I liked it. Like I said, I used up the whole thing, but I feel like it's gonna be a really forgetful perfume. Like a year down the line, I'm gonna think about like the different perfumes I've tried or anything like that and like forget I tried this. It smells good. It's very, very fruity and sweet, so it can be a little headache inducing. I feel like I'm a little bit more sensitive to scents right now being pregnant. Like things give me headaches easier than before I was pregnant. So like I can see this scent if I was still using it giving me a headache, but it's just very sweet and almost florally, but I mean, it smells good. If I were you and you were in a Sephora, I would smell it and see if you like it, but I just feel like this is forgetful. I'm gonna forget I tried it. And then I also used up the Sol de Janeiro 68 Brazilian Jasmine and Pink Dragon Fruit, this little body spray. This is supposedly a dupe for like a really super expensive perfume, like some Baccarat perfume. I don't know, that's too bougie for me. I have never tried that perfume. I don't know if it's a dupe for that. A lot of people say it is. I don't think this lasted on me very long. I've tried this Sol de Janeiro mist in the past in like their Brazilian Crush scent, and kind of the same thing. And I know it's a body mist, it's not a perfume, so kind of makes sense that it doesn't last a super long time, but I just felt like I could spray this and then like an hour later spray it again and then like keep doing that throughout the day, which is kind of silly because then you just go through it very, very quickly. It does smell good. Like it does. It smells like, I don't know, I'm really bad at describing scents, like sweet and yummy. Like it does smell good. I don't know. I definitely don't think I would repurchase this just because it didn't last a really long time. This one was sent to me in PR, but for the fact that it doesn't linger and I had to just reapply over and over, I feel like it'd be kind of a waste of money if I purchased it with my own money. Alrighty, and then like the bulk of this video is going to be skincare. I feel like I used up quite a bit of skincare recently. The first one being the Paula's Choice Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser. I actually really like this. I kept this by my sink and used it mainly in the morning. It's just a really nice, gentle cleanser, which is what it says. It says it has a light lather, easily removes oil and makeup. I mainly used it in the morning, so like I was kind of just removing my skincare from the night before, and it preserves the skin protective barrier. I definitely agree with that. I don't think it dried my skin out at all. It did foam up a little bit, but not like too much. It wasn't irritating to my skin, my eyes. I felt like my skin was clean after I used it. I really did enjoy this. I can see myself repurchasing this in the future, but I have quite a few face cleansers to get through, so not quite yet. Then I used up the First Aid Beauty Cleansing Oil Makeup Remover. I love a lot of things from First Aid Beauty. I didn't love this. And it's so odd to me because I really do like cleansing oils. I've used quite a few in the past. I'm using one right now from Peach and Lily that I absolutely love. And then I've used one from Dermalogica. I feel like I've used one other one too that I am like not remembering. But I think what I didn't like about this one versus other cleansing oils is that this one's a little bit more jelly and less oily, if that makes sense. Like the consistency is just a little bit different from other oils I've tried. Is it a good oil? Yes, it removes your makeup nicely. I feel like it did sting my eyes a little bit if I wasn't careful, but overall this was a good product, but I definitely don't see myself getting it again. This one was sent to me in PR, but I would pick those other two oils that I just mentioned over this one any day. And then I also used up a little baby of the Tatcha, the Rice Wash Soft Cream Cleanser. I like this, but Tatcha's super, super expensive, and I just cannot see myself like purchasing the full size for $60 something or whatever it is, because Tatcha's really expensive. But this is a really nice, gentle exfoliating cleanser. It doesn't strip your skin. It's not drying or anything like that. So if you're looking for a more physical exfoliant that's very, very gentle, I do recommend this one. If it was sent to me in PR or I got it on like a really good sale, I could see myself getting this like a full size, but I just wouldn't pay full price for the full size. Speaking of Peach and Lily, I used up their Glass Skin Refining Serum. So this is the second time that I've used up this product in the past. The first time I bought it with my own money because it was getting a ton of hype. And I believe it was also on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty a while ago. I didn't love it. I didn't really think it did much. And then they sent me a PR package and this was in it. And again, I used it up, and again, I just don't really think it did much. It is a really nice hydrating product. I used it in the evening times to just add a little extra layer of hydration to my dry skin. But I just like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't really do much in my humble opinion. I know people swear by this and love this and rave about it, and like for me, it's just okay. I also used up the Inky List Omega Water Cream. This is supposed to be lightweight and hydrating. I agree with that. I actually really did like this product. Water cream is a really good name for it. It is a very watery, gel-like consistency. If you have super dry skin, I would definitely stay away from this. I don't think it would give you enough hydration, but if you are a little bit more normal to oily, I think you would really love this. I did use this in the morning time. Was it enough hydration for my dry-ish skin? Probably not. So if I ever were to reuse this, it would have to be during the summertime. I definitely couldn't get away with using this in the winter months, which is what we're kind of going into. But it sank in really nicely to my skin. It worked well under makeup. It worked well with all my other like products that I use with it, and it's Inky List, so it's very affordable. So I really did enjoy this. Another one I enjoyed was the No. 7 Radiant Plus 15% Vitamin C Serum. Vitamin C serums can be very pricey, and I want to say this one is like $14 or $15. You can get it at Target. I really like this. It sunk into my skin really nicely, and it also didn't break me out. Some vitamin C serums in the past have broken me out. This one did not. It's a very thin sort of oil, but I don't want that to scare you because it's not oily. It does really just sink into your skin, gives you that little bit of vitamin C in the morning time, and works well under makeup. Like, it didn't make me greasy or anything like that. Like, it just kind of disappeared, but in like the best way possible. I mean, as far as like brightening my skin and all that, I don't really know. I feel like this kind of product, like vitamin C, is something you have to consistently use for months and months and months and months to kind of see a result. And while I was consistent with this and used it every day, I used it up pretty quickly, so I don't know if I saw that many results, but I liked it enough that I would purchase it and try it again. This one was sent to me in PR, but I don't know. I definitely can see myself buying this and using it again once my other vitamin C serums are gone and I've used them all up. All right, one that I loved that I want to purchase the full size in is the Ahava, I believe is how you pronounce this brand. Smoothing body lotion, there's superfood, kale, and turmeric. The main thing I love about this is the scent. This just smells so like spa-like and yummy. I don't even like light and fresh. Like I don't go to spas. I think I've been to like one spa my whole life. But if I did go to spas, this is what I feel like they smell like. It's just very calming and refreshing. I love this. I use this on my whole body after my shower. It's pretty small, so I didn't get a ton of uses out of it, maybe like 5. But it's in my loves list on Ulta to repurchase like the full size because it is just lovely. Sinks in nicely, it's hydrating, again, smells really yummy. I loved this. Another First Aid Beauty product that I used up was their mineral sunscreen. This is their broad spectrum SPF 30. I enjoyed this. Wasn't my favorite sunscreen ever, no. However, I was very grateful to have this sent to me in PR when I did. I found out I was pregnant, and I also found out that all of my favorite sunscreens are chemical sunscreens, which you can only use mineral sunscreens while you're pregnant. I'm not entirely sure the science behind it, but I'm not going to question it. I'm going to use mineral sunscreens. So this was sitting in my stash to use. Then when I found out I was pregnant, I started using it. It's almost like a thicker consistency. And when you start rubbing this in, you're going to be like, oh no, what did I do? Because the first like 10, 15, 20 seconds, it's just rubbing on your skin. It's not sinking in. It's just sitting on top, sliding all around. And you're like, what the heck? But if you just be patient and you keep rubbing it in, it really does rub into your skin nicely. On me, it doesn't leave a white cast, which is really nice. It worked well under makeup. It wasn't oily or greasy or drying. So I did enjoy this, and I do obviously like that it's mineral. I wish it was higher SPF than SPF 30, but I mean, obviously I didn't care too much because I like squeezed out every single solitary ounce of this. I did enjoy it. Jessica Braun raves about this next product, so when I saw it as a little points perk from Sephora, I wanted to pick it up and try it out. It's the Dr. Jart Ceramidin Cream. I like this. I did. I think it's nice and thick and hydrating and moisturizing. I used it at night. Again, because it's so small, I didn't get a ton of uses out of it. Did I like it enough to purchase a full size? I don't think so. I think I might have to get another mini or two to try it out again. I liked it, didn't love it. I know Dr. Jart can be kind of pricey, so I don't know how much a full size is, but I obviously didn't like it enough to look into that, so that's kind of my review. I used up a mini Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. This is SPF 40, which I do really enjoy. This is also a mineral sunscreen, so I can use it right now. I bought a full size of this. I really do enjoy this sunscreen. I've been using it for years at this point. I've been through a ton of these minis. I've been through 2 or 3 full sizes. I'm using a full size right now. It's a really, really great sunscreen. The next 4 products are pretty much always in my empties video, so I'm going to kind of breeze on by them. The first one being the C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Night Balm. This is the best night balm ever. It's thick, hydrating, moisturizing, is the only thing that really helps my chapped lips all year round. It says My Favorite Night Balm, but I use it all day, every day. I love it. Also, the O'Keeffe's Working Hands. Again, such a good hand cream. The only one that helps with my dry, cracked hands in the winter. They crack, they bleed, they're awful. I will say I do like the night treatment better, kind of like the night balm. I use it all the time, even though it is like a night treatment. I just feel like that consistency is a little lighter and a little less thick and rubs in a little easier, but I do still like this original formula as well. Then I finished up another Billie shave cream. I like this, I do. Is it the best shave cream ever? No, but at this point I've been using it for like 5 years, so I'm just kind of like stuck on it. I get it sent to me. It's like a subscription service, not sponsored, not I pay for it myself, and I've been using it for a long time. So I really like them and their razors. And then last but not least, we have the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Dry Shampoo, the Warm Sugar. I love this dry shampoo. I always use it. It's a good one. It smells good. It helps get the oils out of my hair, and I like it. Alrighty, 2 more products and then we are done. The next one is that It's a 10 leave-in conditioner. I'm not entirely sure what happened to my letters on there. They just kind of all disappeared and are floating away. I love this stuff. This is another product that I've been using for, I'm not kidding you, probably a decade at this point. I love it. I have a whole nother like backup full size because I just cannot be without it, but I am using one from Function of Beauty right now. I like it as well, but this one is just really nice to help with like detangling, heat protectant, all of that. I pretty much will always repurchase this. And then the last product is the Dove Sensitive Deodorant. I had found that my, what's it called? Native deodorant was kind of like giving my underarms a rash a little bit. And that had been going on and off over the last like year or two. And I just kind of like was ignoring it and putting up with it. And then finally being pregnant, I just feel like any extra discomfort in my life, I'm like, no, I can't. I'm already uncomfortable all the time. Anyways, like bloated and just tired. And I'm like, anything extra, I'm like, I'm not dealing with you right now. So I ended up picking up this sensitive one from Dove. I like it. I think it's nice. It doesn't give me a rash on my underarms. I repurchased it. Really quickly, before I end the video, I wanted to give you a little bump update. I was 20 weeks yesterday, so we're halfway there. I feel like this pregnancy is flying by. It's absolutely bonkers that I am 20 weeks already, but I figured I would show you my little bump. My shirt, it doesn't fit anymore, okay? It's a filming shirt because it looks good from here up, but it's real tight. It's real tight everywhere, so just ignore that, please. All right, but this is where we're at. Look at that. Look at that thing. Can you believe it? What the heck? I just feel like it's so large and in charge. She is growing. She is getting bigger. And I am obviously very happy and excited about that. But like, dang, like it's there. It's a bump. I am bumping. But that was it, you guys. That was some recent empties. All of the products I have used up recently. My thoughts on them. If I would repurchase them. If I recommend them to you. If I like them, love them, hate them. All of that. Let me know down below, have you tried any of these products? Do you like them as well? You guys know I'm nosy. I love hearing from you guys down below in the comments. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.